Hey, it's Rob with Spread Aviation. That's not how I start this. I start this completely differently. Why did I do it different? You can't even hear me. No, you can. It's working. Okay. That's good news. Yeah, volume stuff. That's set. Trying not to cough. Let's open this one. That one's a little, yeah, duller. Okay, anyway. What is going on? Boom. This is what's going on. We're going to hop into the Apache and we're going to try and learn it. We're going to try and learn both seats as much as we can. I've got my joystick set up and I've also got the Xbox controller hooked up, plugged in, didn't test it, so no idea if that's going to work or not. I just hit the escape button accidentally. We're going to training. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Nope, wrong. AH-64. Startup. Yeah, I suppose we'll learn how to do this. Okay. Start. Throw the headset on. Get going from here. Glenn Becker followed while we were away, but I can do this. Dink. Thanks for the follow, Glenn. Glenn every once in a while streams iRacing, and he's pretty good. He's got a bunch of A licenses. I was like, we should race sometime. And then I looked at his profile and I was like, oh, I'm not worthy. But anyway, I don't ever really get on iRacing. I haven't been on iRacing really all that much at all since the world opened back up for the most part. Or at least since I got busy. All right. There we go. Headset on. Recenter. Okay, basic start, AH-64D lesson 1. Startup. Is my stuff on? Okay. In this lesson, you will learn how to start the AH-64D from a cold state. No, I didn't like that voice. No. It's gunship. We got iHads, all kinds of stuff. I have still not set up any controls.
AH-64D basic flight training startup. Begin on the helicopter ramp at Kutusi Air Base. This training will be performed from the pilot's position.
He called it Kutusi.
Unless otherwise indicated, those highlighted button presses and spacebar presses will immediately forward the lesson to the next step. On your first time through the training, it is recommended that you listen fully to each set of instructions before taking the action that will move the training lesson forward.
I think this is a little quiet. Let's just bump you up. Let's go to there. Yeah.
When you are ready to continue, press the space bar.
I'm ready to continue.
Take a look at the cockpit from left to right. Check or set. Left console. Set. External light panel. Nav lights bright. Check. Anti-collision lights off. Power levers off. Engine start switch is off. NGS mode switch off. Main panel. Check. Park brake set. Handle out. Both MPDs are set today. Windshield wiper is in park. Right side. Set master communications volume 50%. When ready to continue, press the space bar.
Okay, he talking about park and brake. That's this. Handle out. Both MFDs set today. Windshield wipers in park. Okay, so MPDs are set today. Day. Windshield wiper set to park. Okay. And anti-collision off. Power levers off. Engine start switch is off. NVS mode switch. So that's over here. Anti-collision. I see that. That's all the way down there. That's off. This is off. And engine starts and off. Master ignition off. Rotor brake is off. It didn't ask me to check that, but there it is. Okay.
Close the canopy. The canopy is secure. Press the space bar to continue.
Canopy secure.
On the left console, switch master ignition to back. Check tail wheel button, verified lock, light off. Emergency hydraulic button, light off. External and internal light panel, press to test, illuminates all signal lights. When finished, press the spacebar to continue. Fire detection and extinguisher panel test. Set the test switch to position 1.
Engine 1 fire.
Check. Master
Engine
warning
2
illuminates.
fire.
Engine 1
APU
APU
fire.
and Engine 2 fire buttons are illuminated.
Engine 1
Depth
fire.
fire warning is
Engine 2
displayed
fire.
on the EUFD. Listen for voice warnings. Release the
Engine
test.
1 fire.
Press master warning to acknowledge and cancel. Finish, press the space bar to continue. APU start. APU button. Guard up. Press and release. On the EUFD, observe some of the following advisories. APU start. APU power. Accumulator oil pressure low. Update heading. As the APU brings power to the aircraft, these advisories will go out. APU on will appear. Also, the MPDs will activate and the HDU monocle will show symbology.
And are we stuck?
Right now, the APU
There we go.
should be powering the radios. Use the communications menu and request permission to start engines with communications menu F5.
Kutasi,
F1,
Colt
F3.
2-1, request startup.
After receiving permission, exit from the comms
Colt
menu
2-1,
F12.
clear for
And
startup.
continue by pressing the space bar. Left console set anti-collision lights to white. On the left MPD, ensure the engine's page is displayed. Press the spacebar to continue. On the right MPD, bring up the fuel page by first pressing push button in B1 until you see the display menu page. Then press you will always start engine 1 first. On the left console, engine start switches set number 1 switch to start. On the left MPD,
Rotor RPM
watch
low.
the number 1 engine
Rotor RPM
NG
low.
percentage.
Rotor
When
RPM
it
low.
reaches 20%,
Rotor RPM low.
left power lever.
Rotor
down.
RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor
Hmm.
RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor
Nope.
RPM low.
Can't get that out of detent. Okay. We're going to have to bind a control here. Goodness. Which one do we need? What is the mission grip? No. Probably need that later. Let's do this. Cut off. Cut. Nope. Off. Do 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 do. Left power lever idle. See, I don't want to necessarily do right at home. Lever, power lever. Huh. Lift. Off and idle. There we go. Okay. Throttle, HOTAS. Let's try that and that.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM
Press
low.
master warning to
Rotor
acknowledge and
RPM
cancel.
low. Engine 1
As
out.
starter will turn off. Once engine 1 has stabilized around NG 66%, press the space bar to continue.
She be running.
Repeat the start procedure with the right engine. Engine start switch number 2 to start. And engine 2, NG 20%, right power lever, idle. Press master warning to acknowledge the cancel.
20%.
Watch for engine 2 to stabilize around NG 66%. Then press the space bar.
Okay, now there's something up. Power levels, both.
With both engines stabilized, smoothly bring both power levers forward. 5
Oh, I might have had that. No, yeah, I might have had that on a different axis.
Stabilize UFD, low rotor RPM should disappear. Press the space bar to continue.
Low rotor RPM warning should disappear. It is. EPU is still on. Everything's up and running. Okay.
Left NVD, press push button B2 system.
Hold on. Alright, left MFD PBB2 system.
All engine systems are within limits, shown as green.
Well, everything's green.
Both generators are online. And satisfied all is operating properly, turn to the engine display by pressing B2 system again. Then press the space bar to continue.
I've screwed up. I accidentally shut off a generator. Oh man. How do I bring it back online? Ah, the cockpit temp is too high. Generator reset. Boom, let's do that. Go back, system, Gen 1 is back online. Yeah, we found it! What did we do? It was over here. Generator reset. Okay, we did it. Turn the engine.
Off APU by pressing the APU button. The illuminated APU should extinguish. Press the space bar. Bring up the TSD of the right MPP and TSD push button. Congratulations, you have completed a basic start of the AH-64D. Press escape to begin the lesson.
Okay. Sweet, so that was basically everything over here is off except for external lights nav. Those go to bright, everything off. Tail wheel lock. We come over here, everything's off. And turn the radio volume, maybe. Oh, Wapers and Park. And day. Okay, so both those will be in day. Then we turn the battery on using the master. Then we turn the APU. Well, we check our warnings. APU, light the APU. Come down to anti-collision. Turn the anti-collision on. Request permission to start. Permission to start. Then we go to engine start mode 1. Bring the power lever up. And get your warnings out. Yeah, that was 20%. Stabilize 66. Engine 2 start. 20%. Out of detent. Up to idle. 66%. She's running. Check your engine pages, generators online. That's what I remember. We'll see how accurate that is. Coming later. Taxi hover transition. Loading. This mission is loading. Take a sip of water, ride. Alright, back at it here. Stable hover. So the following HOTAS button presses map to your joystick. Symbology. Select switch up and down. Tail wheel lock, unlock. Okay, symbology select. Let's see what we want to do with that. Adjust controls. Make sure that doesn't do anything. Do I want that to be tail wheel unlock? Should that be on a switch? Of course, they think it's 2 words. Huh. What? Okay. That's interesting. I think I wanted that. Oh, it did it on all of them. That's fine. And then what was the other one? Was it symbol? Symbology switch selector. Oh. DMS or TMS? I can't do a depress, so let's put it over here on the CMS. Down, up. That's still really quiet. World. Let's turn the helmet up. Nope.
Start this flight on the helicopter ramp. Tyson Air Base. The helicopter engines are on. All displays.
Okay. Whoa! No. Nope.
Rotor RPM low.
Why?
Rotor RPM low.
Throughout this lesson, flight begins with HDU showing me.
It just picked up. I don't know why it just picked up. It just picked up. I hit the space bar. My controls, I don't know. My controls weren't in the position that it should have done that, but it did. Moving on. Why is it doing that?
Throughout this
Rotor
lesson,
RPM low.
these the park.
I don't understand why it's doing that, so... I'm going to pull the power levers back on this next start, and hopefully it won't matter where the collective is.
Rotor RPM low.
Welcome.
Rotor RPM low.
For the basic
Rotor
training,
RPM low.
kick off
Rotor RPM low.
transition.
Rotor RPM low.
Start this flight on the helicopter ramp of Tyson Air Base. The helicopter engines are on. All displays and AH-64. This training will be performed from the pilot's rear position. You will be using the AH-64 home display unit HDU throughout this lesson. The flight begins with the HDU showing the hover symbology. Other HDU symbology we will use is transition. A single upward push of the symbology select switch, SSS, will change the HDU from hover to transition. A single push downward on the SSS will return to hover. Practice switching between the two modes. Since you will be taxiing in this flight, use the transition symbology, which provides a horizon line. This gives you a ready reference of roll attitude, helpful for keeping the Apache upright during taxi. Set transition mode with the SSS.
Okay, forward click on the SSS.
Continue. Release the park brake handle under the front console. Tail wheel is unlocked when taxiing pull-out turns. Currently, the tail wheel is locked. The enhanced front display, EUFB, shows tail.
I think I know what's happening. Clear, clear, clear. It was overriding. Super fun. And did it take away my pedals? I don't see my pedals. Well, that's going to make it inconvenient here. There, now my pedals are back. That was very strange. Let's see if it goes away. Plugging the Xbox controller back in. Nope, pedals are still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Wheel lock select. As you begin the taxi roll, use the tail wheel unlock lock button collector to unlock the tail wheel. Practice unlocking the tail wheel now using this method. See the EUFB change to tail wheel unlock select. Set the tail wheel back to lock, then press the space bar when ready to continue. You are now ready to begin the taxi. You will taxi forward out of your spot, then turn left and taxi 5% torque prior to applying forward cyclic to initiate taxi. With forward position established, unlock the tail wheel and maintain heading with the pedals.
Typo.
Maintain the aircraft in level roll with left, right cyclic. During turns, apply pedal in direction of turn and maintain a constant rate of turn. Apply cyclic in the direction of the turn to maintain the aircraft level roll. Maintain 5 to 6 knots to ground speed. Ready to start taxi.
Rotor RPM 5.
Okay, so you have to fly this thing on the ground. That's basically what I'm getting out of this. Okay. Okay, I like it. Little oscillation there. Okay, and relock. Unlock. Relock. Unlock. Relock. I already don't remember the instructions. Are we supposed to go somewhere? Are we going on the runway? I don't know what I'm supposed to do because I wasn't paying attention. It's just an airplane. See, it takes off just like an airplane. Whoa, buddy.
RPM low. Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
Okay, there's probably more there, but I missed something. Message history. Okay, you're not ready. You can taxi forward out of your spot, turn left. Whoopsie! Oh, nope, why? Okay, we'll go over to the pad. Okay, we're here. Just taxiing. That's all we're doing. Just doing a little taxiing. Turn left over to the pad where the soldier is. Okay. Forward. Forward.
As you approach the takeoff pad, lock the tail winch. Apply cycling to bring the aircraft to a stop. Select hover symbology by pressing the SSS down. Press the spacebar when ready to continue.
Spacebar.
The next part will require your full attention to flying the aircraft. The basic procedures and HDU symbology to aid you will be covered, starting with hovering, then transitioning to full flight. Before you can begin, it is important to understand the HDU hovering symbology. This graphic depicts the HDU hover mode in flight. The center of the line of sight rectangle represents the center of the helicopter in a top-down view. Up on the display is forward. The acceleration cue can be thought of as a representation of the cyclic position as you move it. Up is forward pitch, down is aft pitch. Left and right roll. The velocity vector represents the velocity and direction of the aircraft's movement. To control the helicopter in a hover, use the cyclic to place the acceleration cue in the desired location and allow the velocity vector to catch up. Press the spacebar to continue. Hovering. The goal is to bring the aircraft to a 5-foot stationary hover. However, for this initial training flight, anything between 5 feet to 25 feet above ground level is acceptable. Smoothly increase the collective while attempting to maintain the acceleration cue in the center of the line of sight rectangle. Should begin to lift off at about 69%. To maintain a stable hover, attempt to maintain the acceleration cue in the center of the line of sight rectangle with the cyclic and adjust the collective to maintain spacebar. Transition. From a stable hover, apply forward cyclic to level the wings. And apply a minimum of 10% above hover power, not to exceed a maximum continuous torque of 100% with the collector. Maintain ground track alignment to takeoff direction using the pedals while accelerating the aircraft. Select transition symbology by pressing up on the SSS with the velocity vector, which is the top of the HPU display. Adjust for a 500 foot per minute rate of climb and for 90 knots. Ready to continue and attempt the hover to transition. Press the spacebar and good luck. Transitioning to level flight. When reaching 300 feet AGL, adjust the collective for level flight. Continue to accelerate to 90 knots. At this point, you have taken off and are flying. This completes the training flight.
Okay, we did it. Yay! Alright. That's some cool stuff about the selector. Didn't know. Lesson 3. It also appears I did have power levers already mapped. It just wasn't recognizing. So whatever, it's fine. We'll make that. We'll make the friction slider something else. And I'm going to leave the power levers on the left throttle lever, and my collective is on the right throttle lever right now. So it's invited to, yep. Okay. We're currently in the air.
Welcome to the AH-64B Basic Flight Training TSD Navigation. We begin in flight over Utasi Air Base. You are in active place. The scenario for this training is to fly to a nearby farm. On the way, we'll do a security check on a friendly army unit. This training will be performed from the pilot's position. Note, viewing clarity, the HPU monocle will be set out of view while using the cockpit multi-purpose displays. You will be reminded when to toggle it back before flying. For simplicity, when backing out of a display page by pressing a previously pressed push button, that action will be stated in the audio and text, but the push button will not be green either. Unless otherwise indicated, with some highlighted button presses and spacebar presses will immediately forward the lesson to the next step. For your first time through the training, it is recommended that you listen fully to each set of instructions before taking the action that will move the lesson forward. When ready to continue, press the spacebar. The Tactical Situation Display, TSD, is the main tool for navigation. Typically, this display is shown on the right multi-purpose display. Under the right multi-purpose display, press the TSD push button. The default TSD setting is tactical symbology superimposed over a navigation chart. The navigation chart display is very useful. However, for clarity, in this training flight, we will use the digitized elevation map. Press push button B4 map. Then select. You are presented with 4 options: PIG, chart, SAT, and stick. When ready, press the spacebar to continue. To select digital map, press push button L2 DIG. Optional to give the chart contour color, press push button L4 color band, then push button L4 again, ELEV. When ready, press the spacebar to continue. Next, to adjust the information shown, press push button T3 show, then press push button T6 toward show. This page sets specific data the TSD will display. There's control measure points, friendly and enemy unit locations, planned threats and targets. Use the left push buttons to ensure all the choices are highlighted. Push button L2, control measures. Finally, back out by pressing push button T6 toward show, and then push button T3 show. To go back on the main TSD page, press the spacebar. You need to add points to the TSD by using the point add function. These points go beyond simple navigation assistance to provide situational awareness and tactical support. To start, select point by pressing push button B6. Points are divided between 4 types: waypoints, points on the flight path; hazards, obstacles to be avoided; control measures, positions that aid in directing and coordinating forces on the battlefield, as well as locations and types of friendly and enemy forces in the battle space. Targets and threats: known hostile equipment such as SAMs, AAA, and other units that can be targeted by or are a threat to your Apache. Points can be added, edited, or deleted. In this lesson, we will add several points to the TSD. The lesson will go step by step in detail for adding the first one. The following points will use the same procedure, one point at a time. The lesson and keyboard will provide the data to be entered for each. Each point has an identity code that you will assign. Press push button T4 ABR to bring up the list of IDENT abbreviation codes.
Top 4.
The first point entered should be the home airfield or park. You are at an airfield. On the right side of the ABR page 1, under General Control Measures, find Airfield General. The identity code is AG. Press push button T4 ABR to back out, then press the spacebar to continue. To enter this point, begin by pressing push button L2 add. On the left side of the display, there are now 4 selections for types of points: WP, HC, CM, and TG. An airfield is a control measure for CM. Press push button L5 CM. To set the identity code, press push button L1 ident. The display of the keyboard unit, KU, will show ident. Using the KU keys, press. Next, the KU display will show free. Enter a free place, free text to help you remember the point. On the KU, enter your choice of either KUT or GKU. Then press KU Enter. The free value is entered and you are ready to proceed. Press the spacebar.
Uh-oh. Alright.
The KU display now shows MGRS coordinates, starting with the square identity code KM, followed by 8 digits. The blinking cursor is on the first digit. The center of the airfield is KM 9197 7258. Ground elevation is 148 feet. MGRS square code KM is showing and is correct. The KU enter 91977258. Then press enter. If you have successfully done this, press the space bar to continue.
I did something wrong there. So I don't want to enter GKU, I want to enter KU. Space 7258. Not happy with that. Nine one nine seven 7258. Okay, now we got it. Oh, back. Thank you. It's alright, it's a work day. Alright. Let's go all the way back. Go here. Doing work. Okay. So 148. They pull 150. That's 5 KU. Oh. No space is not highlighted. Then press enter. Let's do this one more time. Add CM. There's nothing to push from here, right? No. I missed something. There's I gotta add CM, and then there was an AG. No, that didn't work. It's not happy with that. Okay. Okay, well, we'll just
KU
continue.
display now shows the elevation for this point as 148 feet.
I put as 150.
KU, press enter. When you have done this, press the space bar to continue. Looking at the TSD, you will notice that the symbol for AG has appeared in front of your position, along with the free code you gave it. Press the space bar to continue. Bring up the knee board and page back several times until you see the training lesson knee board titled TSD CTRLF tab. To enter other key points for this navigation training flight, you will follow the same procedure executed for the home airfield as listed on the yellow post stick stuck to the knee board. When you are ready to begin entering the remaining points, press the space bar to continue.
CM ident left 1. Ooh, that's what I didn't press. Yep, got it. Ident FC. See, I got that then there is KU instead of AG. That's fine. Let's do this. FC. The free 3 place. Enter GUL. GRS KM 844 8443 8467 8443 8467 8443 8467 8443 8467 Goal 269, enter. Got a hazard, add, hazard, idents, Tango uniform, enter. The free TWR. Lat long 8513. Wait, no. 8149 7847 8149. Oops. Nine 7847. $159. Enter. Add. AM, no, that ain't right. CM. Ident is Alpha Mike. Enter the free. BCO. Bravo Charlie Oscar. Eight 513 8067 85138067. Get rid of that. Okay. 212, friendly armor, 212. And we got one more of targets. Sam. Eight 455, an enemy SA-13, enter. All done.
Into the point for FARP Bone, type is CN. Next, enter the point. Part of your mission is to check there is an enemy SA-13 launcher in the area. To see all the points you just added, expand the TSD map view using the up arrow, push button grade 1. Then use up and down arrows to adjust the view to your liking. When ready to continue, press the space bar. The final step in configuring the navigation is to set waypoint 1 as your current waypoint. Press RTE, root, push button B5, then DAR, direct 2, push button left 5. Note that WP01 is at the push button R5 position. Press push button R5 to set WP01, then back out to the main TSD page by pressing RTE again. Press the spacebar to continue. The TSD is now set. Move the HDU monocle into view. You are ready to continue. Press the spacebar to begin flying.
Rotor RPM 5.
Head straight for waypoint 1. On the HDU, the navigation Fly to Q, the home plate symbol, is straight ahead. Place the flight path vector over it to fly direct to the W01 waypoint. Note the heading tape and the command heading chevron is centered. W01 distance, time remaining, and ground speed are at the bottom left of the HDU. Remove this message by pressing the space bar.
Okay, sweet. Little power.
You are approaching waypoint 1. As you reach inside 1 kilometer, 100 meters, the system will automatically switch to waypoint 2.
Well, it didn't. Try and pass back over it. There it goes.
To navigate to waypoint 2, turn in the direction of the command hidden chevron and center the flight path vector over the Fly 2 cube. Note the HDU and TSD have updated to waypoint 2. After you have steadied on a heading to waypoint 2, press the spacebar to continue.
So a big push makes a left roll. which is very interesting. Because the way the rotor system my simple understanding of how helicopters fly is that you change pitch and roll through gyroscopic precession, meaning that the rotor system has rigidity in space, and so in order to pitch down, and if it's rotating this way, you actually try to raise the right side because gyroscopic precession dictates that that motion, well, it would be actually, you would lower that side,
on the TSD.
would act in the same direction, 90 degrees in direction of rotation,
When you reach 0.1 kilometers,
and cause the nose to
automatically
then change
step
pitch
to
attitude.
waypoint 3. Head to waypoint 3.
Yeah, but I missed it by a little bit. I like this thing a lot.
On the TSD, you should notice a blue NATO armor icon with BCO next to it. This is the friendly tank unit. Fly by it.
Done and done.
You are in active pause as you approach within 500 meters of waypoint 3. The next step is to fly to Farp Gulf. Select DIR, which use selective grip function, cursor display selection button. Put the cursor on the right EBD. Move the cursor over the Farp icon. Press selective grip function, cursor enter to select Farp Gulf as your flight point.
Okay, time to make some stuff here. Collective. Uh-oh. Cursor. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Up, right, left, down. I think this will work. I think that'll work.
You have accomplished this. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay, use collective cursor display selective selection button. Okay, I need a different button for that. We'll do that.
W52 as the point identifier. To resume the flight, ready, press the spacebar. As you did before, use the HDU command heading chevron and fly to Q to head for the FARP. As you get close to the FARP hole, a green flare and green smoke will mark the site. Fly to the smoke and land. Press the spacebar to preview this message.
Definitely need a trim reset. While we're here. Nope. Never mind.
Rotor RPM low.
Uh-oh. Bad
You have
juju.
successfully flown a simple navigation flight, aided by points you added to the TSD. Press escape to end the flight here, or continue flying.
I gotta get much better at that.
Rotor RPM low.
Sweet.
Rotor RPM low. 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 Rotor RPM low.
Okay, generators drop offline below idle. Okay, cool. We have done some things. Whew. We won't remember any of that. Let's go with our weapon system next. Got to practice those landings. Not so good at those. Hitting 130% torque. Trying to arrest descents, getting into out of ground effect hovers. Sweating. Okay. We're in the air. From both pilot and co-pilot gunner seating position. Okay. Well, I'm in a front.
Welcome to the AH-64D Basic 30mm Gun Area Weapon System Employment. You begin in flight north of Katasi Air Base at 500 feet AGL. You are in active pause. This training will be performed in both the pilot and co-pilot gunner positions. When in the CPG position, you will use the George AI to fly the aircraft while you engage targets. Unless otherwise indicated, most highlighted button presses and spacebar presses will immediately forward the lesson to the next step. On your first time through the training, it is recommended that you listen fully to each set of instructions before taking the action that will move the lesson forward. Survey the co-pilot gunner cockpit. On the left MPD, you should see the weapons page. On the right MPD, you should see the TSD. On the HDU, the lower left corner shows C-HMD, co-pilot helmet mounted display. The lower right corner shows fixed. If everything is satisfactory, press the spacebar to continue. On the front console, toggle the safe arm button to arm. Next, WAS up the gun. TDAC left hand grip, WAS up.
Okay. Okay, here we're going to look through the bird for a minute, and I'm going to pull up I'm going to pull up on the Googles. DCS World, AH-64, co-pilot gunner, Xbox. Oh, you can actually download. Somebody's got some pre-made stuff. Okay. We'll do it this way and we'll try to learn it. Let me see if I can create a new do that. Oops. Of course, that doesn't really. Yeah, whatever. Oh, it just popped up an ad? You suck. Yeah, get rid of you. Interact. Can I, like, scroll this? No? This is not a... We're not doing JCPenney ads here. Remove. Yes, get rid of that. I just want to capture a window. We'll do that. How did it even pop up an ad? That's the confusing part for me. Let's size is fine. Let's crop. 500 might have been too much. Just too much. And then the bottom, pull 500 out of the bottom. That's too much. 350. Okay, great. Left side, 200. Okay, so this is what we're going to try and set in here. As I lose my cursor. Okay. Put this in a place where I can see it. what's up with that. Stop. Don't slide. Okay, modifier. No. Weapon trigger, switch, second detent. Okay, trigger. Weapon trigger, second detent. All right, let's start with the axes. Okay, LHG cursor axis. Nothing on our cursor axis. Okay. See, it doesn't give me a left and right. What am I missing? Pilot. I'm in the wrong layer. Okay, that's why. Good. Oh, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I've obviously never been in here. We'll keep you. We don't need you at all. Clear, clear, clear. We'll get rid of those for now. And we'll keep those. Clear, rudder. That one. And if we have brakes, we do. Brake left, brake right. Okay. Cool. That would have killed us. All right, now. LHG. LHG, cursor axis. We're on the Xbox. Y-axis. Sweet. RHG. Get that on the throttle. It should be okay. Good. Okay, that's not an option. We'll have to do that later. Trigger. Now, could this be an axis? Left-hand grip. Okay. Oh, wait. This is second. Oh, okay. All right. So second detent. Left hand grip. Second detent is a bumper. First detent. So that's problem. Maybe I can do this. No, doesn't recognize it. So it thinks that's an axis. Whew, there's a lot to set up on this. Okay, we're probably screwing this up too. No, there's nothing else there. So there's nothing I can set this to. I could probably set that to an axis. Let's get the right hand second detent. We'll get that up. And now we'll take a look at our axes one more time. And probably have to put a dead zone on this. Okay, great. Okay, maybe I can't do anything there. Alright, fine. Already did that. We did not do right hand. Right hand cursor on our trigger. Right hand grip. LHG linear motion compensation. What? Okay, we got that. LHG. TADS FOV switch. TADS FOV switch. Zoom. Right is wide. Left is narrow. Down is medium. Modifiers called. They're called. Okay, so modifiers. Okay, we'll get that in a minute. Boom, 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 boom. Great. LHG was. Oh, cool. All right. Gun, 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 gun. Rockets, missile, rocket, missile, LHG slave, air to air. Okay. RHG site slave button. RHG site slave button. A. Okay, we'll do these modifiers. FLIR sensor select. Oops. TAD sensor select. That says FLIR sensor select. LHG TAD sensor select. FLIR. TAD sensor select switch. FLIR. Okay, modifier. Oh boy. So I want it to be up with an added modifier of, nope. Can I type it in? No. Add modifier. Won't let me add a modifier. Reset. Alright, I think I'm going to have to do something different to get that as a modifier. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to cancel that. We'll probably put that on... we'll probably put that on the stick. Yeah, maybe we'll do that there. Can't quite make that work, which kind of sucks. I must have to edit a script or something to get those modifiers. That's that same one. Oh no, that's too much. That's cool, they put that on reverse. Ooh, zoom view. Maybe I do want to do that. Back to these axes. Camera zoom view. Nope, it's not going to let me. Okay. Of course, I don't think I set a WAS up. Shut that off. Adjust controls. So that's something I also didn't. WAS. Nope. TDAC left hand grip WAS up. Up because I'm on pilot. CPG WAS. Okay. Weapon action switch. Gun is up. Good luck, everybody.
A glance at the left MPD will show the gunner's arm to be fired from the co-pilot gunner position. Finally, check the left side of the weapon page to see burst limit is set to 10 rounds. Press spacebar.
We gotta invert a control. Hold on.
To continue.
Burst limit is set to 10.
The target is a group of insurgents at an airfield unloading weapons from a cargo plane. The specific targets are the insurgent trucks. The threat is small arms and RPGs, so this target will be engaged starting at about 2.5 kilometers. You will now enter the target point in the TSD. On the right MPD, begin by toggling the TSD nav mode to attack by pressing select the point page with push button bottom 6. and then toggle the cursor to the TSD and move the cursor over the target area as shown in the pop-up graphic. Then press Cursor Enter. You will notice a red T01 appear in the TSD.
Ha! Burnt gun.
Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay, so cursor display select. All right. Cursor display select. Throttle up, right, left, down, to press.
Press bottom 6 point again to back out to the main TSD page. Now you need to direct the pilot via George AI to fly. Use the cursor to select T1. Press the spacebar to continue. With T01, the current fly-to point, bring up the George AI interface. When you do, you will see the fly-to symbol on the George AI compass. Use the George AI controls to set the heading bug to the fly-to point heading. Also set the George AI airspeed to 70. Finally, since the target will be engaged at a longer range, ensure George AI altitude is between 750 and 1,000 feet AGL. When you have accomplished these functions, switch back from the George AI interface. When you have returned to the normal cockpit view.
Okay. I don't know how to use the George AI thing. AI. What does that stand for again? Let's see.
You press the space bar to continue.
Okay. Don't know how to do that. DCS World, George AI commands. I don't know. Still working. Got an email. They forgot the attachment. Nailed it. I have no idea how to use George. I have no clue. Okay. WASD. It does seem simple enough. Okay.
Copy. Copy. Speeding up. Copy. At the location.
Set speed to 70 k.
Roger. Aligning. Roger. Aligning. Roger. Aligning. CMOS is on. Switching CMOS to auto. Switching CMOS to auto. CMOS is on. Copy. Speeding up. Copy at the location. Copy at the location.
I don't know. We did something.
Select T01 as the acquisition source. Press TSD top 5 coord. From the target list that appears, select the T1 line with push button left 1. Slew the TDAC to T01. Target T01 is now the acquisition source. Set TADS as the site. On the right hand grip, switch the CPG site to TADS, and then press the slave button. This will shift the TADS view to the target area. However, the T01 point is likely not exactly over the target, and from 5 kilometers, the view of the target area may not be clear and or obstructed. You must move towards the target. As you close to the airfield, you will search the area, find the insurgent activity, and begin to aim at specific targets. When you're ready to fly and begin the attack, press the spacebar. Once the aircraft settles onto its new heading, press Slave to toggle it off. Use the right hand grip manual tracker button and left hand grip zoom buttons. Search the area near T01.
Right hand grip. Okay.
Until you find the C-130 and the insurgents unloading it. Focus on a group of targets and use the laser rangefinder to get an accurate range. Press the LRFD trigger on the right hand grip to to the first indent to send a short laser range-finding burst. On the TADs, when the LRFD activates, an X-cross appears at the TAD's crosshairs. When you have targeted the insurgent activity and gotten a good laser range, press the spacebar to continue.
Press the laser rangefinder trigger on the right hand grip to the first indent to send a short laser rangefinding burst. On the TAD, when the LRFD activates, an X cross appears at the TAD's crosshair. We've seen that when you have targeted the insurgent activity and gotten a good laser range, press spacebar.
You will begin to engage the insurgents inside 3,000 meters at 40 knots, slowing to a hover at about 1,500 meters. To achieve this, when passing inside 3,000 meters, use George AI to set 40 knots, then toggle back to CPG and engage targets. When nearing 1,500 meters, use George AI to set 0 knots, then toggle back to the CPG and engage. When firing, press and hold the trigger until the entire burst is fired. Get quick range to target updates by pressing LRFD first indent, short burst.
Oops.
Copy, slowing down. Roger, aligning. Copy, slowing down.
Okay, WASD in flight mode tells him what to do there. We gotta fire some weapons here.
Success! The insurgent arms delivery has been interdicted. You are in active pause. The next step is to employ the gun from the pilot's position.
Rather
The
not.
pilot employs the gun for immediate suppression of threats to the aircraft. The scenario simulated for this part of the lesson. Press the spacebar when you're ready to continue. Change the waypoint to waypoint 02. On the TSD, press RTE, push button bottom 5, then DIR. On the HDU, you should now see W02 as the fly to point. Take control of the gun by pressing WAS up on the cycle. The weapon page should confirm this status.
Great. Okay, good. I have nothing set. So Really? Are you not detecting that? What's going on here? Okay, now you're doing it, but you're not giving me that one. I don't like this. Why don't you see that? You don't see my downs. You see my ups, but you don't see my downs. Now, what? What? What's going on here? So weird. Why? Joystick tester sees it. DCS world doesn't see it. Calls that button 8. Calls it 10. Yeah, I'm in pilot mode. I don't understand. It's okay. We'll fix. Gun up. 7. That's really strange. Triggers, first detent, second detent. See, it's not seeing that. It's very
Press
strange.
the space bar to continue.
Okay. Take control of the gun by pressing walls up. Have gun.
The back seat cannot make use of the laser rangefinder. The pilot can enter a manual estimated range or use automatic range, which takes radar altimeter info and the pilot's aim via the AH DCS to calculate range. Basic trigonometry. Currently, the pilot is using a manual range set to 1,500 meters. To set automatic, on the left MPD weapon page, press Man Range, bottom 6. On the keyboard unit display, Man Range will show. Press A, then press Enter. The M adjacent to the field of regard box will have changed to A. The range value next to the field of regard box will also have changed. Look around outside the aircraft and note how the range changes in 100-meter intervals. When you're satisfied that you can aim the gun via the HDU with auto range data, press the spacebar to continue. When flying again, you will head towards waypoint 02. Climb to 1,300 feet AGL and establish 90 knots. When ready to do this, press the spacebar to resume flying. As you close in on waypoint 02, you detect an enemy AAA site that has just been deployed. Red smoke marker.
Rotor RPM
Maintain
low.
your course and suppress the
RPM
targets
low.
when within 1,500 meters.
Don't know how to fire the guns.
AAA was suppressed and/or you are clear of the threat. This ends the basic gun tutorial. Press escape to exit or continue to fly.
They do move. Cool. Whoa. Okay, this is fun. How many more of those do I have? 1? 13? No, that's too fun. That is too much fun. Eight more. Okay. Okay. This thing, alright. This thing just got fun. This thing just got real fun. Not that it wasn't fun before, but woohoo. Oops.
Rotor RPM 5.
We'll just let's quit out of here with a success. Close that tracker down. Good golly. I don't think we hit the C-130 though. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. What missions does this come with? Scudbuster. Okay. Now, I don't know. What are we armed with? Hellfires. Bunch of Hellfires. Insurgents in the rough mountains north of the Jivari and Guri Reservoir have increased their activity in recent weeks. Operating from a currently unknown location, they have captured Kaishi village, pushed down the reservoir road, and established a surveillance radar atop the Inguri Dam. From this position, they have early warning of any counterattack. A Georgian mechanized force has been formed to clear the reservoir area and retake Kaishi. Excuse me. A U.S. Army Combat Aviation Regiment on a training deployment has been tasked to support the Georgian Army Strike Force. Okay. While this is going on, intelligence will attempt to locate the insurgent stronghold somewhere among the small mountain villages in the region. You are Chaos 2-1, FARP London. You are leading a team of 2 AH-64s. You will begin the mission with 2 laser Hellfires. Your mission is to support the Georgian Army Strike Force, limiting ground forces and pressing air defense. When intelligence locates the insurgent stronghold, you engage and destroy it. This is well beyond what we're capable of doing. See briefing graphic 2. First task, destroy the dog-ear surveillance radar and its command vehicle. Proceed to BP-53 and engage with Hellfire. Move to 5-4, so we go to 5-2. Proceeding the jump FARP team. Okay, then we go to 5-4, push down the valley, eliminating positions. We're dead. We're not ready. It'll be fine. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Holding dark. Battery, park and brake, bright, great, and APU's coming on. Close the doors.
Hydraulic failure.
Request startup.
Negative. It's not what I want to hear.
Request rearming.
Yeah.
Request rearming.
See if we'll do it.
Rearming complete.
He's starting.
Request startup.
Rotor RPM low. 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 Engine 1 out. Rotor RPM low. 2 out.
Okay, she's up and running. Forgot to push those up. Okay, it says update heading, but the training didn't tell me what to do with that. Okay, we've got that set. Tail wheel, iHads is up. I don't know what that does, but alright. Armament's safe, that's fine. Clear out that master caution. Oh, that's cool. Okay, those aren't doing anything yet. That doesn't do anything. Do. Okay. Show. Get them up. Get them up. Cursor info, that's fine. HSI, we don't need that. Show. Map, type, chart. Okay, we'll check our knee board here. 251. We do have our UHF. We're on VHF right now. So there's nothing in the training about any of that. So, okay, we're on 251. Jump, fart, battle point, dog ear. Okay, let's add this stuff. Routes. Add. Nope. Points. Points. Add a point. Need to add a turn on the mic. FC. Nope, that wasn't right. Nope, that wasn't right. Crap. That. Okay, ident. FC. Free OLN. KM 5636. 5636 2439 2439. Enter altitude 106. That's fine. Great. Add. Next is a try the mic. Ident. FC again. Free PAR. Lat long 5765 4263 5765 4263. Enter altitude 1673. Looks good. Next, gonna add another Charlie Mike, Bravo Papa. Add Charlie Mike, CP, Bravo, wait. Ident, Bravo Papa. BP1. Enter lat long 5890. 5890 3502. Enter altitude 1192. It's fine, it's off by 1, I'm not worried about it. Bravo Romeo. Free is BP2. Five 738 5158 57 385158 1721 already did this one. Okay. Five two, 5-3. Got a 5-3 or 5-4. I don't know. I'm confused. Add. Now we got a target. Ident. RDR. Five 701. 3841. 1751. Change it to a 6. And we'll add another target. Six two nine one. 5675. Okay. We got some targets in here. Everybody's on emergency, which is kind of weird. Oh, that's where we are. Okay, I think we're out of here. Okay, I'm as confused as possible about what our current mission is, so perfect. Let's go ahead and release the park and brake. Already running. Do I care to talk to... No. No, I don't care. Flights. Alright. Okay, we're on our way. see how this goes. What? Oh. Dude, you're awesome. Alright, now... Nice and smooth. Let's go to waypoint 2. Okay, now.
Setting. Pausing Hellfire. Copy. Ceasefire. Roger. Ceasefire. And slaving. Slaving. Deslaving. And deslaving.
I have no idea. We're about to get shot down. Handful of things tell me this. Number one, I don't have any countermeasures set to anything. we're gonna give the wingman an order here.
Flight.
Nope.
Copy. Ceasefire. Gun lost.
Oh, hey, there's a mountain. Let's just get a little ways away from that.
Hellfire's up. Slaving.
How do I tell him to engage? Oh, cool. I don't know what to do with that.
Blazed and stored.
Well, we're taking a little bit far there.
Flight.
Well, I've forgotten how to... employ the weapons. If we took any damage, we look okay. that's up. I don't know. Bet my trigger guard. Let me guess, you do tail wheel. Doing 170 downhill. All right. Why are the rounds going over there? Really? Where are these rounds coming from? They're shooting through the dam. Or there's a dude on the dam. There's a dude on the dam! Okay then. Whoop, nope.
Rotor RPM low.
Uh-oh.
Rotor RPM low.
Uh-oh.
Rotor RPM low.
Yeah, we're in a bad spot here. get around here where they can't see us anymore.
Flight RTB.
Rotor RPM low. 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 Rotor.
This button is supposed to do this. Stand by. Power lever.
RPM low.
Nope, that didn't do it. Well, it sort of did. No, it's definitely not that. This button. Power level. Off idle. Power lever. I really want both off. Come on. Don't make me find a whole nother button. See, this is supposed to shut them off. Didn't shut them off. I have to hold it. Don't remember where the rotor brake is. I suppose I could set that to a button. Rotor brake. George is like, I'm never flying with you. But did you die? Rotor brake. Okay, we lost a good amount of the main rotor. Wait, why? It's no longer running. Why is it? Alright, that's a little bit of a bug. Okay, that's a fun mission. One of these days I'll actually figure it out and do it right. Oh my god, I missed all this chat. Super early, yeah. I don't know if you want to see this, but you still want to go back and try and jump on with it. Dude, that's cool. First time chat, Games 4 Day. How you liking it? Dude, it's awesome. I'm sorry I missed all these chats. How did I miss all these chats? My Twitch chat wasn't showing up. Oh, man. I feel really bad about that. I'm sorry, everybody. It's awesome. Go through the start of the stream. You probably weren't watching from the beginning. Went through the training and lesson 4. You know, you kind of need 1, 2, and 3. Lesson 4, a lot of fun. Getting to use the weapon systems, and then that was just me attempting this mission, the reservoir fight here. That was pretty cool. But this thing got super fun on mission 4 when I figured out I could use the rocket launchers. Still got to learn the Hellfires. Still got to learn the front seat. But yeah, it's awesome. Why did my Twitch chat not work? Where's my thing? Are you not? You're not doing it for me? Why you gotta be that way? Enable. It's on. Control shift. Control shift period. No, it wasn't showing up. Don't know what's up with that. But hey, if you're liking it, click that follow button. Make sure you get more updates, as we're doing this. But yeah, sorry I missed your chat. I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta go pick up my son. Gotta go. Thanks, guys. Fly safe.